Hello and welcome back, YouTube. So I don't do unboxing videos very often, but this is a momentous occasion, and I think I want to share it with y'all. Before I get started, the iPhone working on updating or outputting the chapter that I'm uploading right now, or getting ready to upload. That's iMovie doing that. As I mentioned, it's a pretty tedious process, and as you can see, that progress bar is moving very slowly, and yeah, that's all the iPhone can do until it finishes that process. I can't check any messages, and I've got a couple text messages coming in while I was working on editing that, and I just can't respond to them, until that's done. Can't do anything else with the iPhone until that's done. I'm quite behind because right now it's there's Obamaphone 4. I'm shooting with Obamaphone 3. It's Sunday, July 1st, or sorry, Sunday, July 2nd, 2023, 12:50 p.m. And yeah, I wish it wouldn't turn black until I hit the button again. Like you saw how it just turned black. I wish it would just stay lit up until I hit the button to make it not. But I don't think that's a setting I can adjust. Anyway, just check my mail, and wow, there's some other crap there. Oh yeah, this is exciting. I noticed from my storage that my monthly rent on my larger unit is going up $10 a month. Supposedly rents are coming down in Phoenix. What the news is telling me, but my shit just keeps going up. I got a couple more letters for my older daughter from her insurance company, and I really can't open those. I don't know what to do with them. I still haven't heard from her. As of tomorrow, it'll be a full week since I've heard from her. I've been making efforts to get a hold of her, or to try to find her, but that's trying not to focus on that right now. Like, she's making that choice, and I just kind of need to the choice not to contact me and let me know what's going on, and I guess I just need to respect that. God knows I got enough of my own shit to deal with right now. Oh, and of course, hey, Chase would like to give me a different credit card. No thank you, I have enough of those. But anyway, this is what I want to focus on. So I got three, count them, 1, 2, 3 letters from Assurance Wireless. I can only imagine what's in those. It's bizarre to me that there's 3. And what I'm assuming in this box is probably what will be dubbed Obamaphone 5. And for those who've been following the whole Obamaphone saga, roughly 2 months ago-ish, nah, maybe more like a month and a half ago. It was when I was going through the interview process to get the job over at the Williams-Sonoma furniture distribution warehouse through K-Power. I had my first, he had been calling me, because generally speaking at that time I was using the number on Obamaphone 4 as my job hunt phone number, just to kind of distinguish it from, calls for karaoke by Dan Dan, or just calls for me personally on my iPhone, which usually has its ringer off. So it's keeping the ringer on Obamaphone 4. I mean, granted, I still occasionally would get calls for Brittany on the damn thing, but for the most part, I was putting that number out there, and that's and I missed the call, but I called back, and I forget that. Actually, his name was Raphael. Trying to get better at remembering people's names. Raphael, I called back and had my phone interview with him. And then the next day I went out and had my first interview with him. And I was supposed to see him the next morning. And it was when I went out the next morning that I got there to realize that I had no phone service on that phone. And come to think of it, that was the only working phone I had, because I had not got the iPhone fixed yet. I still had my SIM card from Mint Mobile in my iPhone 7 Plus, which is still completely unusable. Like, I can power it up, but the screen, 3/4 of the screen doesn't sense touch, and it's impossible for me to put my PIN and unlock it. And also the home button doesn't work, so I can't, unlock it with a thumbprint. Like, until I put a new screen on it, I'm screwed. And just at this point, there's so many other problems with that phone. The forward-facing camera is completely shot. Home button is shot. At this point, it just doesn't feel like it's worth the effort to repair that phone. Not throwing it away. I mean, hey, look around. I'm a hoarder. You think I'm going to throw away an iPhone? Hell no. But anyway, so yeah, I had a couple days where I just straight up couldn't be reached by phone. I do believe it was maybe that day or the next day that I got my original iPhone 6s Plus, which is right there, that I got that one. Took it to the cell phone place over in Tempe on McClintock, just south of Apache. I wish I could remember the guy's. Well, I remember the guy's name. I can't remember the name of the store. The guy's name is Al. By the way, I highly recommend Al. That dude is absolutely amazing. Don't be put off by how trashy the inside of his store looks. This guy just, you're not paying for a cleaning service. You're paying for a guy that really likes tinkering with cell phones and is damn good at it. Anyway, did a wonderful job with this phone. Of course, I proceeded to bust the shit out of the screen since, but it's still working perfectly fine. And to be honest, I'm probably going to have Al replace the battery on this and the screen on this before I have him do anything with the iPhone 7 Plus. And he also, well, I guess I can't show it to you because I'm filming on it, but he also replaced the screen, and it took a little longer to get that done, but he replaced the screen on Obamaphone 3, which I've just been using the hell out of. I feel this thing shoots amazing video, and just overall for a free government phone is a decent phone. It's a TCL Revel 4, REVVL. I might be getting that wrong, so check the description and see if I corrected myself there. All things considered, for what this phone is, it's pretty amazing. And I do see unlocked ones in pristine conditions selling online for about $60. Now, I spent $100 for a new screen on this so I could access all of my stuff. But like, if you're looking for a decent, super low budget phone that you can just drop a prepaid SIM card in, I recommend the Revel 4. I've been just, for the most part, this is just really, it for what it is, it's impressive. So this is going to be Obamaphone 5. So anyway, yeah, so they shut me off, and I got a text message, or when I called, I got a recording saying I was no longer eligible for their Lifeline phone service. But then I got an email later telling me to reapply. So, and it had a web link. So I followed the web link. Well, apparently they've decided, rather than just reactivating my SIM card, which is still here in Obamaphone 4, that it would be a better use of government funds to just send me a whole nother phone. So what have we got in here? We got another USB-C cable. That's nifty. Another charging block. You see these boxes are pretty plain, not as decorative as the box that an iPhone or a Samsung Galaxy comes in. I've never been fond of that particular style of charging brick, but hey, should do the job. There's a USB A-hole on it. What do you guys think of my A-hole? All right, what else we got in here? It's it's another UMX. That's what Obamaphone 1 was, and it was awful. But Obamaphone 4 is an ANS, and I've got nothing good to say about ANS either. This one here, Obamaphone 3, the one that I've been very happy with, it says TCL on the splash screen, but it's got a T-Mobile logo on the back. I said, this phone I'm impressed with. I mean, I actually dropped $100, put a new screen on it. So that says, everything you need to know. So there's my, I don't need to zoom in on that number. It's the IMEI and everything. Put it over there. Here's the generic thing that comes with every Obamaphone from Assurance Wireless always has a thing saying, "Welcome to Assurance Wireless, your quick start guide, blah, blah, blah." Interesting enough, that looks like a picture of a Revel 4. And the reason I'm going to say is the way they did the desktop there with the round icons. That's what my Revel 4 looks like. That's absolutely nothing what my Obamaphone 4, oh, come on, unlock, you piece of crap. The one that's an ANS, its desktop doesn't look like that. It's got square icons. And that that clock widget. That's where it comes. So yeah, that very much looks like that looks a lot like my Revel 4. It has round icons. But yeah, quick start guide, which is not phone specific at all, because they're change whatever the cheapest phone they can find to give away is what they're giving away at the moment, and it seems to change on a regular basis. Oh, those are so pictures of a Revel 4. Yeah, somebody was. It's kind of funny, like hanging out at the Day Resource Center down at the Human Services campus, outside the Cass homeless shelter, where pretty much everybody there is homeless. Inside the Day Center, where everybody's charging up their your home screen. It does look like this thing is going to have a full version of Android on it, as opposed to some of the Obamaphone carriers, Lifeline phone carriers. They're giving away these phones that are not powerful enough to operate a full version of Android, and those have what's called Android Go, which is like a downsized version of Android, which of course a lot of apps won't operate in that working environment. So I think it's kind of a disservice to the people that get these phones, because there's so many websites that you need to access assistance and services and job hunting and whatnot. And if you're giving people a phone to try to get their lives back together and, to look for work and look for assistance on, in that particular, yay, it's done exporting. Okay. If you're giving them a phone that's supposed to serve that purpose, and because it has Android Go, it's not capable of serving that purpose, and that's a problem. But as I've said many times, the system is broken. So anyway, let's get this phone out of the little anti-static bag. See what we got. It's a UMX. I've definitely been seeing this phone with this textured back and UMX and the single camera and flash there. This is definitely one I've been seeing around. I wonder if it'll power right up. Probably not. I'm just pushing buttons on the side, see if this thing powers up. Probably not. I probably need to. Still got a screen protector on it. I'm gonna leave that on for the moment. So I probably need to plug cord into it. I'm going to move the cord from, what the hell? Now there's something I've never seen before. Just notice, please remove the insulation paper before use. That's probably a good idea. It's actually got a little piece of paper wedged in it to protect the port from getting funk stuck in it. How do I remove that? It doesn't just slide out. Okay, plot complication here. I had to figure out how the hell to get this thing up. It looks like this is gonna. It looks like this is probably gonna have a removable back. Yes, it does. Oh, look at this. It's a return. I don't know how well this is shooting video of this, but like this phone. By the way, the Revel 4 does not have a removable back. This one does have a removable back and a replaceable battery. It looks like we've gone old school with this as well. This is a feature, and I'm glad Lewis Rossman's been bringing this to light in his YouTube channel. This is a feature that really needs to make a comeback. But user replaceable batteries, where you can own multiple batteries and charge them outside of the phone. That's a good thing. But I sure hope I'm catching this on video. Am I? Yes, I am. So we got a user replaceable battery. That's a feature that really needs to come back into mainstream phones. Because having to pay a lot of money to have your battery replaced by a professional that needs to use crazy-ass tools and has a chance of it not working is ridiculous. As for watertight, phones are made watertight back when you still have removable backs like that. For those who aren't familiar, that little white thing right there, that is a moisture thing. So it kind of is a warranty indicator. It'll turn pink if it gets wet. I think that's how this works. The battery goes back in like that. I got the little protector out. So there's, is this getting in the video? Yeah. There's the SIM card. It has a spot for a micro SD card. These are just features that are lost on most new phones. And unfortunately, I'm sure this phone is going to be an absolute fucking piece of shit otherwise. Got a headphone jack, analog headphone jack. But boy, it would sure be nice to see these features return to top tier and mid tier smartphones. But anyway, got the protector that was protecting the battery from discharging, and the port from getting damaged in transit or by any funk in it. I'm assuming this button here is the power button. There we go. Ultimate mobile experience, powered by Android. She's booting up. Y'all get to witness the first boot of Obamaphone 5. Well, it's definitely better than my last UMX phone. That was Obamaphone when it was awful. There's the Assurance Wireless splash screen, which I have on both 3 and 4. Yeah, Obamaphone 1, 3, and 4, and now this one 5 are all from Assurance Wireless. Obamaphone 2 was from a company called TrueConnect. And it's my understanding, like, you can, and I didn't do that intentionally to try to game the system, but when I got the second one, because of the way these companies communicate, it's not too difficult to score one when you've already got one. But then one of them is going to end up getting the service shut off, probably the first one that you got. And then you get a letter telling you not to do that. But you come up on a free phone, and that's something that's got some value on the streets. This is, am I getting video here? It says, "Hi there, English United States," and I can change it to English United States or Español Estados Unidos, and those are suggested. And then there's a thing where it says all language. Under that it says Francois. I don't know if there's any other options, but yeah, we'll stick with United States English. Since there's not a specific option for white trash redneck, I'm going to go with United States English. There's not an AVEE option either, so apparently we have a racist phone here. Connect to Wi-Fi. Select a network. That is my home network. It's wanting a password. Hang on, I got that saved on my iPhone in an image. At least I'm kind of organized in the way I do this crap. All right, there it is. I'm putting in my password. Now, I do wonder if somebody, who's homeless who gets one of these phones delivered to them at the homeless post office there at the Garcia Welcome Center. I wonder what they're supposed to do if they don't have a Wi-Fi network right now, like how they get past this. Fortunately, that's not a challenge that I'm facing. Oh, it's doing the little vibrate every time you press a button on the screen. That is not a feature I like. That'll be the first thing disabled on it. Oh shit, I'm getting a call. I gotta take this one. Yeah, that was Priscilla. She left her keys on the floor of my car. Yeah, I didn't stay over at her place. It blows my mind how she thinks it's a good idea to, shit, what happened to Obamaphone 4? Oh, there it is. Oh, come on, bring my screen back. Oh, crap. Oh, man, somehow I'm backing up a step. Just absolutely kills me that she, we get back, we went and got pizza after we left the bar. Had a great time at the bar. The time I spent with her at bar was awesome. Had an absolute blast with her last night. And then we went to get pizza. She was a little annoying at the pizza place. I don't want to go into details on that. But then when I get back to her place, I get undressed and get in her bed. And instead of coming and joining me, she puts on pajamas and goes to sleep on the couch. Like, seriously? Like, what the hell is that about? Like, if I'm sleeping alone, I may as well go home. Why would I want to sleep alone in your bed while you sleep on the couch? What's the point in having me over? It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm trying to get my password into my, and I'm glad it has an option to show password, which I just found as I'm typing it in, because I screwed it up, so I got to go back and correct it. Okay, that is my password. I think I just hit connect. Obtaining IP address. Connected, no internet. Getting your phone ready. This may take a few minutes. See, she calls me and is asking about that. I'm like, yeah, I think you do. Because at one point I did notice her keys on the floor of my car. She also spilled a whole bunch of popcorn on the floor of my car. I mean, I'm only my car's super neat, but come on, can you make a little effort not to dump popcorn in my fucking car? Come on now. I don't know. I'm a little miffed that she slept on the couch instead of joining me. And that's why I went home when I did. Like, just, how long am I just supposed to lay in your bed alone? I'd rather be at home where I have access to my Wi-Fi, my record collection, and my mail. So this is getting your phone ready. This may take a few minutes. Spinny circle, spinny circle. So it's probably downloading some kind of updates from the network, I would imagine. So let's open these 3 letters from Assurance Wireless. I can't believe 3 letters. It still blows my mind that they think it's more. It just seems like it would have been more prudent after I went through the website or got the email to say, hey, we think you still qualify. I'm still bewildered. Like, how did I not qualify and then I qualify again? Because nothing's changed, really. I mean, I guess I lost my job, but I mean, it's nothing I've reported to Assurance Wireless. It seems like it would be more prudent for them to just, send me an email and say, hey, have you, or on the website, say, hey, are you still in possession of this phone? Well, this is where it says couldn't connect. Try again using another network. With a connection you can. Wow, I was reading this message saying it couldn't connect, and now it says Android system something restarting. So I just love it when processes go through and it gives you a message to read, and then the message disappears without giving you a chance to okay that you read it. All right, we're back to the UMX splash screen. Anyway, just to me ridiculous that they didn't, send me an email and ask, hey, are you still in possession of blah, blah, blah phone with the SIM card in it? So I could have just said yes, and they could have just reactivated that phone with the same phone number, because surely this is going to have a different phone number. And am I relieved to no longer have Brittany's phone number? Yeah, kind of. But, I mean, that number went out on a lot of job applications. I'm never going to hear back from those people. Probably wasn't going to hear back from them either anyway, but installing system update. I must have downloaded something. Important account information, PIN, secret question answer, do not discard, got my name and address. Your free Assurance Wireless phone will arrive soon. Once it arrives, make sure to activate device following on-screen instructions, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wow, $20 Amazon gift cards for referring friends. Well, gosh, I better get to referring down at the Human Resources campus. What's the other letters? It's funny that I get the letter saying my phone is coming at the same time I get my phone. All right, what's this one say? Important account information, account number, account PIN, answer. Your free Assurance Wireless phone will arrive soon. Once it arrives, make sure you activate your device. It's the same goddamn letter. It is the same goddamn letter. So I got one dated June 26th and another one dated June 26th. And a third one, June 26th. Oh, at least this letter is different. So I got 2 absolutely, I mean, I guess they're not completely identical. One has both the same account PIN and secret answer. One has a little I guess there's no way I'm going to be able to show this without showing personal information, but one has a little box around it and one doesn't. Other than that, these letters look to be, and one is all left justified with its paragraphs, and the other has some of the paragraphs centered. So, some of the paragraphs, not all of them. So other than some minor letter formatting, they're the same goddamn letter. Make that make sense. Still says installing system update. I think for GP, I'm going to put that into the charger. I like that it has a red light that lights up to let me know when it's charging. That's a feature that's disappeared from a lot of modern higher-end phones that was always comforting in older phones. And it's a red LED, which tells me that it's probably charging, as opposed to a green LED, which usually indicates that it's fully charged. This other letter, same date, June 26th, to me. Welcome to Assurance Wireless Unlimited. This letter confirms your affordable connectivity program, ACP benefit, was transferred to Assurance Wireless on... There's a place for a date, but there's just a period there. Your new Assurance Wireless monthly service gives you free unlimited data with 25 gig high-speed data, free unlimited text, free unlimited minutes, free 2.5 gigabyte mobile hotspot data, up to 4G LTE speed, so I can hotspot it to my iPhone. That's the important thing. I've already got the text message telling me I've used 80% of my data for Mint Mobile, and that was days ago. Where did that go? Oh shit. I'm still digging to find it. There's no way I deleted that message. Well, I don't see it though. I'll do a search for the word Mint. Okay, Friday. I got the message on Friday. It says, your Mint data update, you have used 80% of your monthly 15 gigs of data. Things will be getting slower pretty soon. By slower, they mean dysfunctional. You'll be getting a fresh tank on July 18th. And there's a thing, reply updated, buy more data. That's where they get you at Mint, by the way. If you ever choose to use Mint Mobile, and hit me in the comments if you want a referral code and get you a discount by giving you a referral code. That's where they get you. Once you go over the limit to purchase additional data, it's very unreasonably priced. But that was the whole purpose of me getting an Obamaphone in the first place, was to be able to hotspot that data over to my iPhone. Of course, that was, 2 iPhones ago and 4 Obamaphones ago. But hey, it's still the same general concept. That's still what I'm working at. So anyway, free smartphone. Thanks for phone number 5, guys. During congestion. Now this is something that sucks, and this probably is a result of the ending of what was called the net neutrality thing. During congestion, heavy data users greater than 35 gigs a month and customers choosing Assurance Wireless or similarly prioritized plans, e.g. T-Mobile Essentials, Metro by T-Mobile, may notice lower speeds than other customers due to data prioritization. You're not as valuable as a customer, so we're going to slow your shit down so the upper class can have better service and you can just cope with it. Yeah, something I've been going through a lot with Obamaphone 4, and this had nothing to do with the Obamaphone 4. This just had to do with how T-Mobile is prioritizing their network. Lately, during the afternoon, when I least expect it and least want it to happen, they kick me off of 4G and put me on 2G. I don't think 3G exists anymore, but the 2G network, for whatever reason, is still in place, and they'll kick me down to 2G. And at that point, I just forget about doing anything with internet other than maybe text, email very slowly. But yeah, well, at least they warned me about it. I've been told full speeds. Due to data prioritization, full speeds available up to data tethering allotment, then slowed to up to 600 kbps speeds for balance of service period. Video typically streams in SD. To be fair, I generally leave my video streaming on SD because as crappy as my vision is, with that small of a screen, yeah, SD is fine. Copy apps and data. You can choose to transfer your apps, photos, contacts, Google Cloud, and more. Next. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just going to stop with that because that's going to take my attention and focus. See the rest of this letter here. Your free protection from scam calls and service on T-Mobile network. It's biggest yet. Yeah, I don't know if that's a helpful thing or whatever because it doesn't seem to work. I still get getting called by these scam artists who scam me on the cruise. God, I wish I could sue those people for harassment and for all the money they stole from me. We hope you enjoy these benefits. Be sure to use Assurance Wireless service at least once every 30 days to keep your service account active. I'm still getting text messages on Obamaphone 4 telling me it's been re-upped when it hasn't, which is bizarre. If you believe this transfer is made in error, simply contact previous ACP service and request a reinstatement of your benefit. Also contact Assurance Wireless. Thanks for being Assurance Wireless customer. Anyway, well, thanks for the free shit, T-Mobile. All right, I gotta go give Priscilla her keys. I don't want her showing up here on a lift. Kills me she's willing to spend money on a fucking lift to come get her keys. Here's a novel concept. How about you keep your keys in your pocket, woman? I don't know. I'm a little miffed that she chose to sleep on the couch fully clothed as opposed to joining her naked so-called boyfriend in bed last night. Like, yeah, that's just not cool.